So recently I started playing a level 19 Twink, and this is the first time I've done this in Classic, and it's really opened my eyes to how much gold you can make off the twinking market. It seems there's usually a low supply of items, and the items that there are all marked up a lot. So this has been a great market for me, and I've been discovering a lot of flips that I can do or things that I can farm to make a lot of gold very easily. In this video, we're going to go over some that I think are easy to craft and that I'd like if more people put on the auction house because I need to buy them for my future characters. So I'm not too worried about more people figuring out that this is a profitable craft. I've got 3 items today, and one of them is applicable for more than just Twinks. It's applicable for like levelers or bank alts or whatnot. So without any further ado, let's get into it. The first item on the list is the spider silk boots, and this sort of pairs with the second item, which is the spider silk cape. These are great for level 19 casters, and they're made by tailors, and you can learn them straight from the tailoring trainer, except a lot of people don't because they're not included in guides, obviously, because they're an expensive blue recipe. So when I figured out that I could craft these when I was looking at my biz list and setting up my priest, I realized that I could just go craft these on my tailor alt, and I've crafted them and I've been selling them, and I've had about 1 a day sell, except I've missed some days because I haven't had enough in stock, because the materials that you need to craft this cloak and the boots, the spider silk specifically, is a very low supply item, and sometimes it spikes up to like a crazy price where it doesn't make sense to buy it. But every time I have crafted it, it's sold about 1 day later or less, and it's usually for about double the price that I crafted it for. I think I craft them for around 100 gold, give or take, sometimes lower. One of them I crafted for only 80 gold, the other I crafted for about 110 gold. But in that price range of around 100 gold I craft them for, and they sell for around 180 to 200 gold on Ferlina at least. And this is probably going to depend a lot on the population of your server, because obviously lower level servers or lower population level servers have less people, so there's possibly less demand for twink items. But also I was thinking, if people are twinking, it doesn't really matter what server they're on because it's just a level 19 character and it's got all the bis gear. They could buy all the bis items on their main server, give it to the level 19 character, and then transfer him off somewhere else, so that the level 19 character can go get Arena Grandmaster or the fishing tournament loot on a server with a low population, because it's probably easier than trying to get it on their main server with a high population. So that's just my speculation, but I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of lower population servers have a relatively same size twink population as the bigger servers, because people are wanting to get their Arena Grandmaster trinket, or they're wanting to win the fishing tournament on an easier realm compared to a mega server like Ferlina. And then the other item is the scroll for minor speed to boots enchant, and this seems to be marked up about double the price that it costs to craft. I'm not really sure why, because you can get the aquamarines super cheap by prospecting ores. I've got multiple guides on that on my channel. I've got a whole playlist of prospecting ores. And the other disenchanting mats just come from trash low level gear. It really shouldn't be as expensive as it is, but I think it's just a lack of people crafting it and people just wanting to make a markup. But that's another thing that Twinks use, but it's also something that people put on their bank alts to run to the mailbox faster. It's something people put on their leveling characters. You can buy a white item from a vendor that doesn't have a level restriction and then put a minor speed enchant on it, and it's sort of like an heirloom that you can toss around all your leveling characters to give them a minor speed boost. So those were the 3 items that I chose to highlight today. I'm thinking about maybe going more into depth on farming the spider silk in a future video, and then also highlighting other items you can craft, because there's a whole bunch of BOE items you can sell to Twinks that I'm probably going to talk about at some point, so make sure you stick around and stay tuned for more of those videos when they come out.